Okay.
In other news today, police in suburban Brookfield are questioning two people in connection with the murder of a 65-year-old woman named Marilyn Fay. She was found stabbed to death inside her home yesterday during a well-being check. ABC 7's Michelle Gallardo is live in Brookfield with the latest on the investigation. Michelle?
Cheryl, good afternoon. Well, police here have not named their suspects yet, but they identify them as a 30-year-old male from Brookfield and a 23-year-old woman from Arlington Heights. They do say that the suspects had known Marilyn Fay for about a year and a half, but will not speculate as to what the motive could have been behind her murder.
I mean, she was such a sweet old lady. I mean, I don't see why anybody could harm her.
No charges have been filed yet, but Brookfield police are still interviewing the two suspects who they believe had a hand in the murder of retired CPS teacher Marilyn Fay. The 65-year-old was found stabbed to death in her home early yesterday afternoon.
We just developed some information about that we wanted to check on the well-being of Mrs. Fay. And that led our officers to go to her address here in Brookfield and check on her.
But in fact, the last time anyone saw Fay was Sunday night when she asked her next-door neighbor for a tool that would help the male suspect change her car's oil.
Oh, yeah, he was for gardening jobs. I mean, cleaning up, pulling weeds, and cutting the grass and stuff like that. I know he came in and went out on his bicycle constantly, and his girlfriend, she was there doing jobs. I don't know whether she was cleaning the house for her or what.
The suspects were arrested yesterday evening after Fay's vehicle, stolen from her home, was tracked to a Chicago motel. Fay taught in the Chicago public schools for 30 years. She retired 3 years ago, but still worked part-time for the Brookfield Library. Today, the library's flag was lowered, the building closed to the public, as grief counselors were brought in to talk to the staff.
She was just fantastic. She loved what she did here at the library. She interacted regularly with the youth in the community as well as adults. Was a big part of our organization. We're going to miss her very much.
Now, police here have also told us that their male suspect does have a felony criminal record, but they still have a lot of information to go through, and so that charges will probably not be filed till tomorrow at the earliest. Live in Brookfield, I'm Michelle Gallardo, ABC 7 News. Cheryl and Sylvia, back to you.
Okay, thanks so much, Michelle.